Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca and I have a K-Beauty makeup first impressions for us, for you. Hey, welcome back. If you're new, hello, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back, hi. I've done videos with Stylevana before, so yes, I have a discount code with them. This isn't sponsored, they're not paying me, they just send me makeup and skincare. And today it's all about makeup. I'm so excited because they asked me, are there any things you want to try? And I'm like, yes, I want to try concealer and powder and like all kinds of things. So we have that. We have concealer, powder, we have eyeshadow palettes, two as a matter of fact. This is from a brand Heimish, and this is so pretty, and I think we're gonna love the texture of these shadows. And then we've got some mascara. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to use some non-Stylevana products that are K-Beauty inspired. This is the ZORA. This is at the drugstore. This is the Blur primer. It's a mineral primer and it's nice. It's very much kind of like the Hourglass mineral primer. You know which one I'm talking about? Yeah, reminds me of that. I like this foundation, Truly Yours. I've used it quite a few times on my channel. I have a couple shades. This one is 120 Ivory. I'm using my Sonia Kashuk flat top foundation brush. It's just like the fastest brush right now. There's quite a few I like. The first product we have is McQueen. Is this McQueen? It's the Airfit, yes, McQueen New York, one of my favorite Stylevana brands. And this is the Slim Airfit Cover Concealer. I have shade number 23. This little guy is so skinny. Do you see that? Like, how cute is that? See how this applies. I don't think I've used a K-Beauty. Have I used a K-Beauty concealer before? This might be my first. The shade selection isn't great, but this actual shade works for me, which, yay. I'm going to do a little more. Yeah. I'm going to finish this with the CoverGirl pressed powder. I have finishing powder from Stylevana, so we're going to do that last. This is just to set. And my forehead really needs to set. Let's get into the eyeshadow, shall we? These are so cute. So I have two palettes. This is a McQueen palette from the 1001 Tone on Tone. And I have one that is like all browns and taupes. These are so good. These are so good. Don't let these little tiny little pan size fool you. The color, the impact of these shadows, I think is so nice. And so I love this, like, there's like some corals and rose, and I think this is going to be fun. And there's even kind of a coppery shade right here. And they swatch so nicely. It's kind of funny, this, well, it's quite different, but there are some shades I think remind me of like Alter Ego Bloom, but then it has this like dark brown, so you have a lot of choices in terms of how you want to create. And then this Hamish brand. Look at this. Okay, so the first thing I noticed when I swatched these shades was how creamy. And I know that sounds so weird and maybe kind of contrite when it comes to eyeshadows and look at such a creamy formula. But actually it isn't the way these are in the pan. They have a little bit of a buoyancy to them, and they don't have like a powder kickback much at all. So you really do get a solid application. Let's check and see how these glittery shades work. There's two shades that are kind of sparkly, kind of glittery, and I'm curious if it's a spray over and how intense. Okay, so yes. So this one looks really solid. This one, so that's, okay, hang on, how did I do that? Okay, this one right here is a little shifty and not as, yeah, it's a little more sheer, but this one right next to it, ooh, that's good. That's really good. That's beautiful. Okay, I don't have any, I just have like a little bit of concealer. Let's see how this goes. Okay, already I really enjoy this. There's no fallout. It seems very smooth. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I really, really like this. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, there is a shade in here I want to give it a try, and it's this one right here. It's just such a pretty, you know what I mean? I'm still using the same brush. I'm just gonna apply it all over. Still no fallout, that's nice. Doesn't have as much, like it's really pretty. I don't see any sheen the way I'm applying it. I'm gonna see if I can get some this way. I'm gonna take a detail brush and then I'm just gonna go in this little guy. I'm gonna pop in this dark brown. Actually, it's a little bit, it's brown with like a rust. Concealer looks nice. I like it. I'm going to take a pencil brush, a detail brush, and I'm gonna go in that shade that I said, that glittery shade. Okay, that's really pretty, you guys. So pretty. Okay. I have a McQueen New York water blush, you know, kind of a liquid blush. These remind me of the M Cosmetic ones people really like. They're just so pretty. They have this, you have like, you know, the doe foot applicator, and the texture is that very liquid, moussey type feeling, but we're going to just take a brush We're quite pink and pretty today, aren't we? Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, that's cute. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna pop on that, I'm gonna pop on this Marc Jacobs bronzer that I've been holding. I love the mirror on this thing. All right, this is kind of perfect because now I'm going to show you how great the finishing powder works. Actually, I have two, so we're going to test both of them out. So the two powders I have, one is the Heimish brand, and this is really cute. It comes with this little sponge in this little compact, reminds me of like the NARS. It does have a fragrance, has a little bit of a baby powder scent. I was like, that's interesting, but let me show you how cool this is. Both of these are really cool. I have this thing for powders when I try them and I put them in the palm of my hand. So I was generous in terms of, yeah, it looks white, I know, but it is translucent. So I put it in my hand, and if there's any kind of sheen or if it just goes in the cracks of my hand, that's like my personal little gauge. And the other powder I have is called Microfit Finish Powder, of course, McQueen, New York. This one, I love the container as well. It's a little different. The little puff is very velvety. It's not kind of, you know, latex spongy at all. It's very velvety. It's cute. It's almost got a slight pink hue. Has this little, and then this feels like glass. Like when you're touching it, so smooth. I'll show you what this one looks like. Oh, my hands are getting kind of sweaty. Hot flash. Sorry. I'm getting warm. So, but sheer, right? So the idea is to give some sheer blur, you know, make sure there's no edges, that kind of thing. And I'm gonna just kind of glide it over and try it on my forehead first, tapping off excess. The smell fades, so, okay, that, I don't know, like I love that CoverGirl powder, and then this one I feel like really kicked it up a notch in terms of just making everything soft looking. What's it like with a brush? Okay, that's really cool. It like softens the shine, but just kind of gives it that velvety. You can see how this shiny, kind of more pore-free. So let's do that on this side. Same thing. I'm gonna take the puff. I think I prefer this container, but we'll see. And it has like a tiny pink. Can you see if it's pink? Dab. Does this one smell? Yeah. Not. It's different. Okay, this one is good too. Oh, okay. Do I see a little bit of a white cast though? Maybe no. No flashback. Same thing though. It's like completely. I love the finish. This one is far more pink. Pink and kind of pearly, and this one is maybe more matte. Yeah, this almost has like a little bit of an opal. I have a Heimish lip product here. This is called Varnish Velvet Lip Tint. Now the thing about this, Let me show you. It's a little different. So kind of looks like, you know, oh, is it a gloss? Is it a liquid lip? Well, wait till you see. It's, I mean, you could probably put it on and it would be a little more intense and dry down like a liquid lip. But honestly, what really makes it special is if I blend it and then you can kind of buff it out and it makes a stain. And it has more of a soft, yeah, smells. I love the way this tastes. You know, I know better than to get a concentration of product in the corner of my mouth. It feels like water. I don't know if you can see how smooth it is. Almost feels like a gel. It feels undetectable on my lips. I cannot feel it. It's really nice. I like it. I have a mascara. I think, is this considered, I feel like this was a volume one. This one, the packaging has its description, the box. Here is the wand. You can see. Let's do this real quick. Oh yes. Oh, it's a very wet formula. It's very thin. Maybe it's more lengthening. It's definitely not volume for me and my such thin sparse lashes. Yeah. Because I'm kind of spoiled lately, you know. I think there's several tubing mascaras. In fact, I have one I'm ordering. Mandy Lee, is that her name? Loves the Tony Moly tubing mascara. And Stylevana carries it. So if you follow her and you've heard her rave about that mascara, yeah. Actually, I have it on order, so I just don't have it yet. Yeah, for me, and actually this mascara almost curls the lashes as well. But I'm feeling it's a little too thin. A little too thin. So I think I might just pop on some NARS. I'm gonna finish my mascara, check my lips, and come back. Okay, I feel so pretty. I just feel so fresh and pretty, and like this makeup is so sweet. You know what I mean? Does that, am I fooling myself? Yeah, I really, these powders are phenomenal. I looked in my bathroom mirror by the window and I feel like my face just looks so soft, just like a natural finish, soft, not made up, not anything, but just still kind of, yeah, I'm really digging it. The shadows are pretty, very simple, and this lip is so cool. I really, really enjoy the lip. So it doesn't, do I have a clean, the back of my hand? Okay, so here's the back of my hand. And, you know, yeah. Asian communities, cultures have been wearing masks, face coverings for years. They have a denser population, air pollution. They've just made that part of their day-to-day, their practice. It's really not a big deal to them. We are so resistant to it. It's funny how culturally different, you know, we are, and we're not used to it. And I think also because KBEAUTY, Japanese beauty, their makeup probably adapts to that. And so they've been wearing lip stains and things like that on their lips for so long, and I don't think it bothers them that they wear a mask over it. So my point being, I think this is a very mask-friendly type of lip. So yeah, so this one. So even though it looks kind of dark in the tube, like it's gonna be this really vampy liquid lip, I like the way I put it on and just kind of blended it out, and then I just feel like it's just a very comfortable stain. Almost feels like water when you first put it on. So that's my thoughts so far. First impressions are good impressions for this round. I will leave any notes below, and discount code, of course, I'll put that on the screen and it'll be below. Do keep in mind, Stylevana, they do ship from China, so I think it's China. Is it China, Korea? It's overseas. It's, you know, if you're in the States or Canada. And it does take a while. It takes a couple weeks for shipping. I think that is the same with Yes Style and some of the other websites that sell, but definitely there are so many products on their website. You've got to check it out, and their skincare, love it. So there you go. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you check out my channel some more if you're new here, and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.